We're in Stuart, beautiful Lodge Bank Village, one of the best villages in the country, alongside with Ladyville. Twin villages, the best.
All the time. You can't left out Ladyville, pal.
Ladyville and Lodge Bank, best village in the entire country.
Suburbs.
I'm joined here to my left by my brother from another mother, my co-host, Joseph Jones. Good night, Joe.
Good night, Belize. Good night, listeners.
Joe, a couple of races over the weekend, we got Solis,
Junior race.
and I did give a list for Kaya,
I'm done.
but and I have the result for last race.
I mean, let me do a fair enough job and we get it on the end, so that's good. I mean,
Last Thursday, Mr. Gunn, we have a junior race,
yeah.
and then
You got the results for that?
yeah, I got it. I did
For the
who?
junior race?
Then we got something else. Someone got that.
Then we got Thursday race with
Thursday race, Brandon.
with Brandon.
Yeah,
That was a good race.
Mr. Gunn, we got junior.
Yeah.
So Mr. Gunn say week 2 or 4, you have it. First place, this was a junior race. First place was Devin Major. Second was Ahmad Charrington, A10,
Yeah.
Warthog. Third was Stefan Pelayo, lead by very good Stefan
Yeah.
Pelayo.
You got a senior Senix.
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
I think he's trying to reach.
Devin. Devin
I
one.
think he's a Pelayo too.
Pelayo, okay, good. Stefan
I-
Pelayo.
I
And Crompton.
Yeah, I think that two
Saran.
races, yeah. You know,
But
have
why if we did come fourth?
oh.
I went Pope.
I like that.
Pope was fourth. Kadin Smith, Kadin Saran.
I
I went beat.
And I'm a poor fan by.
I went beat Saran, boy. Sprinter.
I could jump out.
I
Jump out.
Yeah, so I went
Yeah.
with fourth. Okay, then Saran was fifth. Sixth was Jaheim Lewis. Sixth, Keith Enright Jr. Seventh, Jaroy Gladden. Ninth, Vincent Galvez. 10th, Renan Robinson. 11th, David Joseph.
What?
So David, right? David, my family?
Yeah, he went.
That David, eh?
Fancy boy.
That David, eh?
Yeah, David Joseph.
Well, he got a junior man.
That was what's the name?
Was me organic David Joseph, man.
No, man, when you go train to suit up in a young boy,
Yeah, man, that's a junior race. That's next David Joseph, man. Next David Joseph.
What's his son then?
I don't know. 12 was Carmine Smith, and among the top 13 was Joseph Lamb. Yeah, it can be, it's an ex Joseph. It's a junior singer. Then the same morning we had the
Brandon.
we had the weekend wise had the version of the Thursday race. I want to call it 3 categories. Brandon win which while. We were
Yeah.
second.
Alright.
Charlie Leslie was third, I think. You know, but so Brandon Gattuso was first, Charlie Leslie was second, and Smoke Sladden was Charlie Leslie very good.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
always
how
been consistent. He's consistent. I must give LF and Sunday pop Charlie
yeah.
perform. In the B category for space was again Roque Matos. It can be looking at sprint boy. Can be now?
No. Fast cat beat the man.
Yeah. D-Wade was second, and Mark Gento
Magento.
was third.
One man, go be yourself a big up for you, but man, Dave Biawood.
Then I see.
Yeah, see.
So in the C category, David Wood from Emma Joyner was first. Barney Brown, the Giselle was second, and Chief Santiago Chief Castillo. Why Barney David Ali? He did the third what is that?
This coming Thursday,
Yes, Barney Adi.
right over there. I might go watch a race. Right here in my backyard.
Next time go to look at the field to Manchester.
Yeah, but Dave very good for Dave.
Dave never Africa. Dave jump pass on a bridge.
Yeah, Dave very, very good.
Nice. So
And Dave helped Dave and Roque and Motel and right this also.
yeah, you like better too.
My lead boy tell me today will be sprint lesson class. So
Yeah.
take out your pen and your paper.
I be telling you, boy, that is fast cat man.
Roque, get him. Two of my friend boy. I love them boy.
Fast cat man.
I don't sure I may expect. And Roque my guy he lead out train, but he lead out train and lead too slow.
Yeah,
I think that Motel will lead that out.
a bit so.
Motel lead that out. Dave do the part and then afterwards Motel the man fast cat not only talk it,
Quickly,
they rap
Minister
it.
of Sports, new Minister of Sports, Anthony Mala was live and he chose shade and other that on his party as well. He chose shade on his party,
What you call it? The short shit?
shade on his party, past Minister of Sports as well.
Well,
And then I'm not calling him
What talk, Shoni?
Rita.
Real talk.
Yeah.
I heard he not that man just be real.
Be real, yeah.
Alright, so that not show that not like
He
you
said,
say.
the ministers before sport, and he said, the other party too, and I agree. The UDP, they were known for sports. I could tell that.
Yeah.
UDP, known for sports.
Yeah.
So he chose it from blue and red, which is
Yeah,
good.
but I don't know, a man just
Yeah,
be
yeah,
real.
it's a lie. It's a lie, though.
Yeah.
What he said was a lie, though.
Yeah.
That they haven't done anything for sports. That gazette.
Yeah, that's some basic things where
They do.
if you're not here, I rep what you're supposed to do. And so I don't
When you
know.
get the minister of sports.
Yeah, I understand that. I
Oh.
say what the top show near real top.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know shit, they just say be real. Alright? And say it as it is. You understand? But what I was saying, since you bring up a topic like that,
Mm-hmm.
there are some basic fundamental things where all era rep should have in place for the era where they represent. You
Okay.
know so? Streets and drains and so on. So you need to go up on some streets where red or blue on the street that's still in the same way.
Yeah.
And I do engineering work and construction and I know quantity surveying work. They are part of my field. You know, take a lot just with heel and dump truck and I grade up, we just full and hold. So sometimes I always wonder like why man, like
No one,
why
man, look at question.
why you can't just on simple thing.
Okay.
You know talk politics for just for the beliefs and for us to believe and people. But I use gonna start the politics. Make you can't tell everybody no Sam amigo.
No, but bicycle come on what?
Sports.
Both aside, I made a comment that wait.
Yeah.
I like that. And what he said was he was lying. Both
Yeah.
sides, my side and the other side. I like that.
Yeah.
There was none for sports.
Yeah.
But
Well
he said that change. So we are holding him accountable too.
no. I see.
He made a comment.
Yeah, I see.
I don't know.
Yeah, I see.
The race behind us is the second.
So Thursday, they are gonna next
Weekend weekly every Thursday.
and yeah, they are gonna time and open it up and just for themselves.
On the weekend, Mavis.
Then remember when guns was really gonna time and open up for the elite.
Oh no. We have to have weekend, Mavis.
So you going out there?
Yeah, all right, Thursday.
Well, I distance that 2 times.
21. I think I've been living at 21 miles.
Now let you go.
Living at 21 miles.
I don't know.
The breakaway might go for him, but for make I get a go, I'll go past sideline and watch Paris. You think I'll have to be?
No.
Okay.
The breakaway, you know
Right.
the riders in that
Well,
shit.
you know, it's that I want to jump out the race, so.
No.
So much jump out and I hit 20 mile race now. But you didn't put me in that category.
No. Well, I have to fuck. You know, you know do that, man. You know do that. But you can't launch. I can't launch. When I last time launch?
But all the race I get
But
prize.
when I last time launch?
I get prize. Have to launch for get prize. You think if I run a race, I don't launch.
So
I
you
prize.
see no?
A B. I don't see.
You a B?
A B. You get prize.
You can't. You don't get. You went against the you and no B.
D-Ray, Roque. Who is that?
And Bob da no B.
Yeah, man. Stop for.
Bob da A. So you.
Fans.
Cyclists. I said
Inside the road, I was still at. Couple of people think
I
I
know
was
that.
inside the road.
So you should get something. Yeah. How about you?
I think a prize. Then quickly, this weekend brings up weekend was our race again.
Yeah.
In Old Belize Data Pro come back to me. Then and I don't see me do a next race. I see one lap or two.
Yes, let's see if
Alright,
no,
see-
they don't
see-
only do a race. The commissary from UCI
Oh.
and be a part of the race.
Watch the course too.
Yeah, watch your course.
Yeah, watch the course. All right, good.
And
That's
decide if that be the course.
yeah.
Like I have been saying from the last 2 weeks is that they already start construction in an era from the junction of Boom
Mm-hmm.
to Lads Bank
Cut out?
cut off. And so it should not be a problem, but the federation and those in authority need to always liaison with the contractor to ensure they keep at least that section there for the weekend when we don't have the race prepared. It should not be nothing hard, but only need to liaison. All right. So the cyclists need to be safe, and not only cyclists, but all who partake in a race to be safe. No. All right. And especially this coming Sunday, they are doing a race again. So then I really want to ask the authorities there to ensure that they make the road prep for them after the guys leave
But
Friday or
they
Saturday.
don't do a lot of dig up it though.
Yes, sir.
Remember?
They dig up from boom and dig up
But
they excavate in a section. They excavate over 4 or 5 feet
But then look
and,
at culvert.
put culvert and then
Yeah, that's not bad, man.
spread it back. All right.
You use that.
Yeah. So yeah, be fireworks again Thursday. Man, I like that Thursday. It's not 21 miles. Not 21 miles. Runs us be what? What does us be going to total?
23.
Also, I know a big difference.
Course.
On a 2 lap in the ring road.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like
Is that outside or it's that like paper?
yeah, so I know.
It's
backyard.
But it's that way it was going.
Yeah.
And then when the next lap,
You're talking about the one boat. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's off the sprint. I remember that
You
race.
can remember in a COVID.
In a COVID, I was the man behind you know, and I said training exercise. So
Yes, sir.
and the journey and stuff.
Let's say course.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that so the race behind us is the second thing. What do you think about the race?
So what I think about the race?
You enjoy? You enjoy?
I love the race. My opinion.
How will you competitive wise? How will you?
Well, the last time they did the first race, it was like a jokes. It was like gimmicks. And so last week, on this show, I make it very clear and outright to all the cyclists to come out, support the race, be a part of the race,
Yeah, because
make the race competitive, and salute to all of them. They show up, they done a big crowd racket, and our race was very, 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 very good, and very competitive.
but
As a matter of fact,
competitive as in personally, I competitive for the first 5-6 months. I don't think the background in it at all.
well, this I want to say to the back crowd. We have for any back crowd on a whole side of ride bike, we have a change in the culture. The culture, the cyclist mentality have to change. That after 5 or 10 man gone, the back crowd need to start to ride their bike.
Race done, no?
They need to stop lolling. It just I'm not sure if it makes sense. They need to still put in a good exercise and take it like and be a training and rotate and work out hard. But the race me good, pal.
Be said because make be said part is got be said watch the race so.
Alright. Yeah, put on the speaker.
Yeah, based with the time of the race.
Yeah, Pete.
We are going to go through the race. It was competitive. I told you, it competitive to me, but you're competitive for 5-6 months. They back home, they're not really competitive to me.
Definitely, but make a start now before I get to.
You have a speak out a base.
Before I get carried away, make a start off and say that. I want to say good night to all our listeners of the Talk Show and viewers, and good night to Breeze as usual. When it comes to the practice race, it had a great turnout, and I think like Joe is saying, we have to thank all the people that showed up.
That's right.
Right?
Thank them.
You had
The action they come out.
we had 3 laps. The first lap was the warm up lap, and then 2 race lap. No, it was nice to see. We had a lot of family members riding in the warm up lap. We had fathers and sons, fathers and daughters. You had you know, so it is a community thing, and that
Yeah.
really made me proud to see that we're contributing, no? But to get to the race, like we already discussed, Pete, you had the warm up lap, and then you had two more laps, which were the race lap, no? The first lap did a time of I got a time that they told me of 1 hour and 7 minutes.
What does that average?
That averages about 26.8 miles per hour.
No man,
And
the free lap?
No, the
no,
race lap.
Oh.
I'm talking the race laps.
Aye, the race lap,
the
race
free
lap.
lap that way. The race lap, the first race
What,
lap.
1 hour 7 minutes?
The
Yeah,
average
that's
26.
and this is my personal calculation, right? So, none go hala meter hala live. With you doing 30 miles at 67 minutes, that works out to a speed of about 26.8 miles per hour.
Alright, 26.8 miles per hour.
So
Which is
how much did
That's
you
the
do?
first lap.
What time is the second lap here?
Second lap average did an hour and 13 minutes.
it went
Which
slower.
averages up out to 24.7 miles per hour.
4.7.
So what's the total? What's
So
it?
the average of the race of the two laps, the whole 60 miles, I work it out to be about 25.75 miles per hour.
It's still slow.
Right? So now that is time wise, right? Now make me look at the race itself.
What you want to do?
That's slow. That's slow fast. As a cyclist, that's they said part of the laugh after me. That's slow. How you rate the average in? That good or that fast? Put the mic. Put it away. Put.
It's a decent time, but I think the big race will average higher than that. Definitely higher than 25.
So it's decent for a trainee race.
I mean, yes, and then I don't know if I'll give you my opinion on the thing. No, I know that when the race started, there was four. I think it was 3 or 4. Let's see, it was Jalen, David, Derek, and Hollister. 4 riders. They sat back from when the race started for about 30 to 40 seconds.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
And then they started to chase. And those four riders.
Then they come the entire field, okay? What about race?
Then 4 riders.
They said, have you seen any race about the crowd make man go and then start the race? Have you seen that? They said your lifetime?
No, but this is why I tell you, we have to look at the thing from where we see, because
So what's your point, Palace?
hold on, Joe. Make us finish this little there before I answer a question there. What I'm saying is,
Palace point. What you make me say? Sorry. Go ahead.
what I'm trying to say is, we have to look at this thing with open eyes, right?
That is correct.
We are not privileged to whatever the director sportif or the coach is saying to these riders in that pool. So we don't know whether with the work plan or what their game plan was, right? Because they not tell nobody, and to me that should not be. They should come out and say, guys, this is the way we do it. Just like Conan said, the first lap now warm up lap, and we race 2 laps. But this is how we race. We put their guys against their guys, or their guys against the rest of the field, whatever it is. So everybody know where we work on, right? But I knew, and I saw.
But listen to me.
Go ahead.
You can't tell the federation not to tell nobody that the foreman was set back because they work on certain things. That on the national team that were sat back there. That G4 team you talk about now.
Well, Well, this is what I'm saying. I don't know if these 4 riders were, if this was done by G Flow or this was done by the federation.
It
or
can't,
not.
it can't
I
be the
know.
federation because the federation does not control the floor riders, and all the floor riders that start back is not a national team.
No. My point precisely, P, and this is what I'm saying to y'all, is all I can tell you, I saw 4 riders sat back for 30 to 40 seconds,
I watch it.
and those 4 riders within the first 5 miles closed at 40 seconds on the field. Now, I don't know, and this is where, like, to me personally, I think the federation should have said to the real at the beginning, but guys, we are holding back some riders, and we giving the field a head start or whatever. The idea is to make them work to chase your back or something like that. Because
But we said
It wasn't, if it planned, it wasn't planned.
You missed my point though. The federation cannot tell the field that they said because that the national team no pick it number one.
But Pete,
you can expect the federation before tell the field that they hold back their 4 man here and their 4 man work on a certain thing. Why would the federation do that?
Let me help you.
no. Make I explain what I'm saying to you.
You said the federation
we have-
should have tell the man and the one should have tell them what?
Hold on. Make I tell you what, show you what I'm saying. When the group was starting, right? We have to be honest. We have a list or a pool of riders that are trying to make the national team. Correct? Do we
Yes.
agree?
Yeah, like 18.
That 18 men, right?
Yeah.
So these practice races are to get those 18 riders in the best condition as possible for us to be able to pick our team from that 18. And for other riders that are participating to have an opportunity to either make it in at the 18 or make the team itself.
Yeah.
Right? So, but we're trying to work on camaraderie and working together and whatever they are working on. So it is not unthinkable for them to do what they did with those 4 riders. However, they not announced to nobody that, hey, this is what we work on. We want to make them work for chasing them. Right? So the 4 man stay back the 40 seconds, but the crowd, when they start, they're not like Peter Lee has neither. You understand? So to me, nobody not to get no great effort out of what was done without announcing what you're doing. So to me, like I said, they supposed to come with their training, right? And give everybody that's participating an idea of what they're doing. Right? Palas, I mean, you've been in test races and so on.
So basically,
They at points in our phone test racing and our phone days and so on. Then they'll say, okay, with the work part, let's say with the work part hill climbing somewhere and do a loop and they do 15 climbing a Mount Pope or whatever it was. Right? But they give everybody no one of the work part.
so basically, let me answer a question.
Sure.
All right, because we're about more than 3 minutes for these guys. They start 40 seconds after. But the question, is it something that they do on their own? Is it the coach that set it up that way?
It's good.
They have a Cuban coach out there.
But the national team coach, you want me saying this my point. The national team coach, not the coach for Mr. Baptist. So why was Mr. Baptist?
So this is my question.
No, Pete, I'm not disagreeing.
I'm at the point that G Flow decided to do that.
All right, that was
Not the CFB, no coach, nothing. G Flow decided to do that. No national team decided that, and no federation set that up. G Flow, the team decided that we are letting go. We are
and so what Bizet is saying, if because it's all a training race.
But if you
and getting prepared, you need to tell the whole field.
No, G Flow tell the whole field. No man, why?
This is what Bissett is saying.
But I disagree there. Did you follow
Well,
the
you disagree?
we are about 5 seconds, guys, and we'll try and hold it out. G Flow was come on.
Well,
No, they don't have to do that.
they don't have to do-
G Flow is a
They don't
team
have to
by
do it.
themselves. Make we look at it this way, guys. We are saying that this is our national team, right?
Yep.
We build a national team,
Correct.
and that is my point. If we're building a national team, we have to utilize everybody to ride to help build the national team. And if the national team coach or DS, whoever that is, because we can't get that leader, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get
Nobody
that.
knows exactly
Right.
who that is.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, when these races and they are doing certain work, they need to make people know what
Yeah,
they're
we
doing.
get that now. If it-
So people could work. Because if I had a rider just to come out of the help, and then they tell me, okay, boys, we need to just have 1-2 rider out there, and we are try chase them, we to try stay off for as long as
It need to be informed to the whole field. So
then
yeah.
you know what to do.
yeah. All right, we get the point. Is it
Nobody does know
instead of
exactly
making
what
the
they are
decision, need to inform that this is how we're going to do the day of the race. That's what he's saying. I would be saying, this is how we make the
I
information.
disagree.
Well, then we
But why? But Joe, maka ask Palace. So you disagree?
Why are you national?
And
Why are you
I'm
national?
that.
Listen to me first. You can expect one. Their foreman is not a national team, is it?
No.
National team can pick where we're going to do anything.
But you didn't miss the point
They
where
don't pick the
Bizet
team.
said
No,
that whole
but those 4
exercise
riders are
training.
in your pool, Palace.
Yeah, but those 4. Why would G Flow inform the crew that
It's a training, that's what Bizet is saying.
my team must stay back? And
That- No, but I'm training. That whole training to get me prepared. That was what Bizet is saying. So everybody needs to
And
be
that's why I
informed.
think you know they get what I said.
I don't think that nobody need. First of all, on the table, CFB, CFB can't tell the foreman to drop back, stay back because
No.
don't
But
have
like-
a national team. The national team coach can't tell the foreman that on stay back
But
because
then-
the foreman when they didn't handle the national team, the team. That G Flow team decision.
No, but what?
And I'm telling you, I'm telling you that G Flow don't have to inform no peloton. That
No, I agree with you, Pete.
we foreman stay back and we'll try run far away.
Fellas, me and Bizet they agree with you.
What
What
we are
we're
saying.
saying, because it is a training exercise to get the guys prepared come October, right? It will be nice then. Nobody have to tell him. It will be nice. It will be appreciative if we
Really?
know how and when I schedule and how we are work out and do this race or bring it to a level. Just like last time we were here, we said, come on guys, we have to work together, ride hard. And it did happen Sunday, no? When 6 of them get paid, they may rotate, no matter. And so what Bizet is saying is the same thing. Whatever that the race you're going into, be
Whether
the
the plan-
field, whether the
whether
plan,
the
be informed so we could know how to build up and get yourself there. That's all. Move on, Bizet. And if you lament for one
Yeah,
thing,
make we move on from that
Yeah.
topic. All right. Now make I give you some
You got it?
some stuff from where we say, right? Either if you look at the race itself, the 60 miles, right? We had in the first lap you had six riders that after 26 after about let's see there were 6 riders that broke away, right?
Yep.
In the first lap. After they did the first 12 miles. After 12 miles, 6 riders broke away.
Yep.
Never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again. And then after 39 miles, 3 riders broke away.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So
Three
those 3 riders ended
broke
up,
away.
right?
3 riders broke away from the other 3.
Right. So those 3 riders
Never to be seen again.
never to be seen again, right? And that is the point. So that's what I'm saying is, I don't know what their plan is, or if they just say have a race and whatever that the result, or they are practicing to rotate, they are practicing echelon. We don't know. Right? But I just think
the 3 man the 3 man with the chase, the 3 man them with the rotate, right?
Yeah.
Then when they try close back, but they never did close back. They ended up, I think, the time gap was over a minute.
They get up.
Right?
Yeah, but they don't restrict it and try.
No. You have to give credit to everybody that showed up. They all did good. But like I said, it would be nice if we know what they're working on, and we could say, why we're really today. Then they practice their lead out, or then they practice
so
their rotation.
could you stick a pin, let me say? Could you stick a pin, because I will get your drift where to come from. You say you start off by the same subject topic. It would be nice to know when we're going to the training exercise or training race or whatever you want to call it. We need to know what are the plan, right? And I can understand where to come from, because at one time in 6 months they get one and they rotate, right? And to me, the team, the G4 team, decide to bomb them out. I'm not sure if I can understand what they say. I'll do it on a race. So what you are saying?
You want to hold hands?
No, if you hold hands, but go through this. Make your point. So that's the way they say it.
So when the 6 man get okay, what you want to say? The try say.
I know some of them.
When the 6 man get when the 6 man do.
No,
like Palace. To me, what happened with the 6 is not pertinent to the point that I'm making. Is if they were working on certain things.
Yes, correct.
They're working on, right? They need to make everybody know what they do. So if let's say with the work,
I understand
chase. Let's say with the work, the pooler riders are working on chase, rotation, and so we need to see their line up, and we put out so much man out front and say, okay, we got 5 man out the front and we only got 3 man, and then 3 man need to get 5 or something. You understand? Then I think where I say they are working on. Maybe they work on the cover, we don't know.
And the cover.
Right?
And if you listen together, that if they when they race against Sunday, and I say, let's say it, no, that's why this a free time, because say this, because say this quick before you lose it. I want to say this for the same subject. The guys are work out their race against Sunday, and certain things where so other team players do, then Babylon do again, because before bomb me by the end, and you believe then work together for the bigger goal, but I know idea G4 say bomb me. So
this week,
it might be, I don't know what happened. And this is why you miss the point. They need to have unless they don't say, yeah.
My thing, the other thing that I think we have to look at, so, right? And we have to be honest that it's a real talk. We don't talk about
it's correct. Real talk.
We end up using the same finish line Sunday that we used the week before that we complain about. And if you notice, there was 3 riders coming into the finish. Only 3. 3 riders of the same team, and 2 of them crashed.
2 scared.
I'll say it for the last time.
The man else go too fast, man. They go too fast.
No, sir.
But Palace, you can't finish. You're not fast with medical.
Yeah, but
unless we come by ourselves.
But the 3 man out TV.
Yes, that's why I tell you. So I need to show you if it is bad enough for 3 men that are 3 are the best riders and 3 men on the same team, and they had 2 of them got a wrong man. That they tell me that finish they kind of shady.
Yeah. But
Sunday the commissaire is coming in.
So the commissaire might change that, is it?
We need to make the commissaire tell you to change that.
I'm hoping that he will change it.
We are Belizean.
The commissaire make the decision, man. He's
yeah, but we are so we the bike then. But we say for last week in that no wisdom See, you have a finishing line, the approach up our bridge, and the finish
So
go around the boat.
So close.
And so close to around the boat. You have no wisdom, but as we say it last week,
Yeah, but the commissioner will fix it, man.
we need to make it coming.
If the CAB had 2 ways and they don't fix it, you depend on the commissioner.
Well, we only hear the
Who depends
they want you.
Who depend on now?
But I'm not sure. I still depend on the Belize and Federation. The Federation.
I hope that people will look at it and realize that we are only looking for the best interests of all of us. And I like to try hammer over.
Yeah.
Then I also want to talk about something else. I understand that on Sunday there is a weekend warriors race that is scheduled to happen at the same time.
Yeah, I read that one there. I can't read the big one.
But hold on, you're not like what I tell you, but I want to tell you this.
I read that one there, bitch.
But hold on to me.
What?
You should not be writing that. You should be talking to the weekend warriors to tell them that we are all Belizeans and we are trying to make the best out of everything. We should postpone that weekend.
After we don't have free race plan long time. Just go now, the federation just to come. You are hear me now? The federation just to come last minute and the plan the race. We don't have a plan. Bring that to me now. Bring that to me. We don't plan. Our free race in a race card. When free race start, they want to slow up. So we have question.
Palace.
Then we the right circles like we are turned up. So we not question. We come back.
Make the man finish.
You not try to tell me now that if the federation now want to race every week, we not gonna no race. What about that no crazy? So we want to race.
Palace the man want to talk. Make the man talk.
We the race.
Palace, hold on, man. You try
Postpone.
jump the gun
Postpone what?
Let the man talk, man.
What I'm saying to you, we have to be all of us are Belizeans. We have to look for this.
Continue.
We have to show leadership.
Unity.
I do agree that y'all might have had your race planned.
Long time.
Wait, man. Humble, pal.
But hold on, the federation has to have this race, and you're just all about the commissioner. If you only got 2 man, the come finish, the commissioner now see the danger that thing. We need to sometimes you have to sacrifice some stuff, man.
That is correct.
It's not a big problem. It's not a big problem for us to either delay your race to the evening if you want to have it the same day, or change it to another day.
For the love of the sports and the love of the country, Palace needs to humble itself and make the committee make a pass the race.
Because the federation don't know the race, maybe the federation to have the race afternoon.
Palace, but for the love of the country and for humility, don't have the race.
You feel to realize that
don't say.
one lot of those riders will not ride the federation race because that's not money race. They will ride your race because your race is not money race.
Exactly.
You know that.
Exactly.
I mean, we are selfish, you know.
Because none of the club riders will ride a race, will make no national team.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. When is the weekend warrior race?
Sunday.
What time?
8 o'clock.
What's the road?
Old Belize, go up to Hattieville.
Wait, go fast for me. You left from Old Belize.
Up the Western.
Data Pro. And
come back and come Old Belize.
And Uno go and Data Pro and come back the same road.
In a class between. Because remember, they are race.
What time we race?
Even if it start 8 o'clock, then it starts slow, we start fast.
It's not about clashing.
So when you come back, they are past me contrary, and they are past me past slow.
But listen to me now.
By the time they start race, the second lap, the race start.
Yeah. Well, let me speak. Let me talk now. It's not about clashing. You want to have unity and you want to have this whole cycling world. they support this event going into a national championship come October. So because that's still a cyclist race,
Well, listen now.
you want the whole cycling world be part of the end.
All you trying to me that Club Riders look for make the national team for going.
No, we don't say nothing.
No,
like
fellas, but
unity and
club
stuff.
riders, the more riders that ride a race, the faster the race will
And
ride.
better.
The more,
They said-
the more the race
By
will
listen,
have
what team starts farther second behind the race, catch the race, out of the 4 man stop the back, the 3 and 9, then the 3 man leg out everybody. I think that the Club Riders will ride a race won't make any difference in making that team better, be said.
We don't
They
say
won't make
Yes,
better.
they
we don't say the club.
You need all the riders to get the team better. Then it's play no role.
and support
Well,
the
yes,
squad,
sir.
man.
Weekend riders
That's
don't make that team better.
We're not saying that.
Hey,
You say, well, help.
we
You say,
don't
what
say
help?
that
The unity.
You can't help it,
We don't
Jimmy.
say that they are make them
Make them
greatness.
You
But
can't
they
help.
will,
Right,
they will
is it-
help in the development, man. Come on.
Well, all of the talk to weekend riders, if they got a race, I ride the race. If they postpone the race, they postpone the race. If they got a race, I ride the race. But
No, I don't have a problem with that, P. But my point that I'm making,
Nothing.
I think
I don't think you
the
can't do it.
Federation has spoken to the Weekend Warriors Club and asked them
Okay,
to
good.
please work with them. That
Alright.
is the right thing that the Federation
So
should do.
if weekend riders start off the race, I can be mixed.
Yeah, all right.
No, that's
but-
what
but
I'm
all
telling
that
you.
makes a
But
real-
I'm saying
if you
at
don't
the
call out,
same
though.
token, at the same token, I'm saying to you, y'all should suggest to your club, hey guys, you know, them ballet they need all the help we could give. You know, make we give them the day. If you don't want to ride, you don't ride the race. But give the man they want chance.
I agree, Club Visit. I agree that we need the whole. You see, because this. Let me finish.
They might want to race every week. So we not race now.
No, man, come on,
You miss it,
you're
pal.
being unfair.
Oh,
Yeah.
but stop it.
No.
Stop it. We are race. They might not race every week. Then they're not gonna race. That 3 weeks straight they gonna race now.
No,
By the way,
no,
that 3
no.
weeks straight they gonna
Well,
race.
them
Three.
Let them have
No
a.
week off. They say, listen, man.
Them have a week like that.
We can't win. You crazy.
Well,
So
One.
they were to have Pete. They
Three
were
weeks
to
straight
have
they
this
got.
week off.
They don't got a
They
week.
were to have this.
They don't have it off. But they don't have
They
the
were
week
to
off
have
yet.
this week. They were to have this week off, but because the commissaire is coming in,
That's like 3 weeks.
he
So-
wanted to see the road and see it one bunch of riders riding the road. And this is my part that I'm making to you.
Let me finish.
That we all have a responsibility for sure
That is correct.
that we are, that we support our national
I
team.
agree, Club.
I support them too, boy.
Well then do the right thing.
I support them.
Let me say this. Visit.
Like, do the right thing.
We won't make a difference.
Let me say this. Right. What happened is we got a good turnout last week because there were no race
Last weekend.
last weekend.
This week.
This week.
This week.
Yeah. So I believe it can be the same thing the weekend was that they now do long ride and doing 90 miles long ride or something. So that you said make a difference, but that's still like putting a trick the exercise.
How much weekend man ride the race?
I think about 8 or so.
We won't
But
make a
you gotta
difference.
support.
That's my point. We won't make a difference.
But we just want.
you say at this sometimes we have to watch where we
If Honor tell me now,
because we like to talk
Wait a minute, let me
nationalistic.
just say something.
if Honor me gonna show me, if Honor me gonna show me that 40 weekend riders ride a race, then I may agree. But when 8 weekend riders ride a race, no can't give me no point for that. We won't make a difference between weekend riders. Honor can't tell me now. Honor tell me now that disease as a nation, they depend on weekend riders for prepare our national team for the Caribbean.
He's not
Come
saying
on,
that. You missed the point, pal.
That's what they tell me.
No, you missed the point.
That's what
You
you
missed the
tell
point.
me?
No,
We won't make a difference,
No, no, no,
brethren.
no, you missed the point.
We
You
don't
missed
make
the
no
point.
difference, brethren.
You missed the point.
Weekend riders cannot help in a no way, shape, nor form
Yeah.
the national team in preparing them for the Caribbean Championship
No.
coming up.
You missed the point.
Cannot.
Visit, can you repeat
missed
for the
the
last
point.
time
You
what you're
missed the
saying?
point.
You missed the point.
What
Right.
about support?
What is it?
All I tell me, by we know like I know race, I just watch on the side. We are making a difference.
Yeah,
These are those good guys preparing for the
You
championship.
missed the point.
It is what they do.
Repeat again. So the man missed the 5 days.
Mr. Point.
Yeah, I think with the beat and dead horse with P
Yeah,
right
let's
now.
not.
P
Look at that way.
in a lead shape right now. He feel like
Yeah, we have to raise Papa all about the whole selection. I want to go whole thing on the prepare. I try get a shape. I try get back on the try to my race. We know what conflict going on. I want to make no difference in all preparing for the guys who go to the championship. We can help them. We can help them.
So
I wanna promote the rival in a 18 man help them because for the race start 4 months still about 5 seconds. Running down, chill to the floor, let go of 3 more man.
That's right.
They chill the next 3 man, corner tape, skate down, driving corner line, they think have never in my career yet. Driving corner line, cross the foot, with me bike. I'm not no cross the tape. I make Jalen pass, I give Jalen high five, I give Charles high five, they go 1-2, and then he push him back class, and he go third. How the hell we can prepare anyone in better for help prepare them for Caribbean Championship. Stop the full bedroom.
No, yeah.
Stop it.
We're not saying, yeah.
P.
All right.
I think you missed the point.
Missed the
But
point,
we'll
okay.
move on.
Yeah, move on. That's it.
Denise, Cycling son,
That one 18
Let me
man,
finish, let me finish.
that 18 man, not any help. The rest of man prepare for the championship.
Let me
The 18
finish.
national team man.
let me say this. The point, and I'm done with this. When I'm done with this, when I'm done with this right here, so, they said, we amigo to Mr. Time. We're saying we're going into a national race on October. Alright? And unity, that's strength. And none of us is stronger than all of us. So at the end of the day, where Bizet try to say is that we want the whole cycling community to just support
We support them.
the national race.
We support
Make it
them.
next time, Bizet.
Next point.
Yeah, make a move on.
Let's take the man hard take down, boy.
Check me along. Check. We came around. I'm an executive.
But you are.
Only talk to the wrong person. All over that executive CFD can't try get executive. Try get them for postponing. If try get postponing, what do you think I'm gonna do? I can't race. But if we can run this, we're gonna race at the race bedroom.
Yeah.
Done. Next topic.
Make me move on.
Next one.
I want to
How do you think about race? We said the race was competitive. After I don't tell you no. Or look and tell me the race was competitive again.
No,
Yes, sir.
we don't broke down the race. We give the times, the lap times. We give how the race goes up within the first 12 miles or not that much. The first 11 miles or so, the race they don't kind of separate out.
6 man
Right.
6 man 40 man or 50 man within 12 miles of the race. And,
No.
and within 39 miles of the race, the 6 man bus in at 3-3, correct?
No. Yeah.
Correct. But make me look at this.
It's different
also,
now.
right?
If I
And
that
I
first
want
lap,
to give
the
kudos
junior
to
riders,
Russell.
they in the pull that race.
Your hand.
They tell me the pull that race.
You had in that
You tell me the pull that in
race.
the first lap,
You-
right?
in
Right,
that
Bizet?
in that race we had juniors.
When they pull the race.
You had a man Charrington
You
road
tell me
well. You
go on
had
good.
Eden Wright road well. Right?
Yeah.
Why can't you go out?
You know what the race say? He can't talk the race. You know what the race? The
What?
first lap,
What?
8-10, they go off 8-10 and junior riders.
But they said to me that the first 10 miles, 6 man long, so I want to.
No.
I thought you want to back then.
No, sir. The first, going on the first lap,
But no,
8-10.
they said to me that between 11 miles, 6 man gone. So, that 11 miles,
Why can't we up there?
Wartang can never go off early.
Yes,
No, remember?
before the 11 man, before 6 man gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, well, it was 11 miles then after that.
Yeah.
Because
Why can't we go off? Why?
and this is what we have
What
to
hang?
remember now.
You know what hang?
8-10 you can't.
What hang? I know what hang.
8-10.
Make call the man by real name, Amal Charrington. That's the easiest.
All right, good.
But what I'm saying is where people have to remember now, because we the
I'm not
use
going to race with me.
mile course and we have to use the mile marker because the race started at, let's say, the bridge. So we use the whole 5 miles in John Smith
Yeah.
and from John Smith
So
for
the-
8 miles. Because when you come out of John Smith,
So
you're there.
had to be like 7 miles.
You're there 7 miles or 8 or 7
Yeah.
miles. And if we go to Hattieville roundabout, we call that 14.
7 miles.
So that another 7, so that's only 12 miles right there. You understand?
Also, by the time we reach Hattieville and turn in the 6 man down,
No.
That when I'm at Cherrington and then we gone. Then gone first. And then catch a man and then after prison.
okay.
And then leave it after that. We make up some more miles and then the 6 man they separate out. Then the 6 man they separate out before by close coming on to Fresh Pond. Right? So that would have been 7 and 5, 12 and let's call and let's say within the first 19 miles, then 6 man don't bust off, right?
Okay.
But this is why they tell you now, and this is where I'm saying, like to me, when they 6 man gone,
Yeah.
the back crowd, they just start to ride like then they attack up one another like if they're in the world about same place. But if it's a good workout training program, that is when you need your coach or your DS to come up and say, hey,
Yeah.
the guys that never make that break that are in the pool,
They have to work hard.
you don't know if try practice, if try get that back and rotation.
I agree, that's what I'm saying.
Something of that sort. And this is what I'm saying. I didn't see any of that happening. And that's my point. That I think we need to make sure the same way the riders are training, the DS needs to train and so on. Right? And this is what a preparation race is all about. Get people prepared. That's why I tell you, the more people that we can have, the more we can do things and work on things.
I agree.
Why I believe that the more people that come and ride, and I glad I saw Steven Jorgensen rode in that thing. He never finished, but he did. He worked his butt off for the time he was there.
He participated.
No, but he worked, Palace. He never just participated. He even run through boom before they catch him too.
Correct.
Right? So this is my point that yes, maybe you're a weekend warrior, you can do 60 miles. But the first 20 miles or 10 miles or even 5 miles, you could make them work. And that is the point. That's why I'm saying to y'all that we have to look at this thing. This is a nationalistic thing.
A person does text and say if they had a race calendar, we wouldn't have none of these problems right now. So I agree with him. Last minute,
Yes,
people like about last
but-
minute thing. Okay, good. I don't get him. Thank you, sir.
Well,
I agree with you. But you have to remember this too. They're not like weekend warrior had no race their calendar neither. They just come up and say we're gonna race Sunday.
Well, we race plan before for them one.
Yes.
we're not going back, the guys. Continue visit. Don't make you go back. Continue visit with the race.
We can rather be said CFB that we shouldn't have the try to compare. There are no comparison. CFB that
No, we should be comparing.
CCFB the country and the best of the best. We can rather that some old man we don't know treat and we just enjoy freestyle. We don't really compare and we should that ask weekend runners for support CFB races so that the guys they go get better.
We're going back, the guys. Let's move on. Let's move on.
We can help me, sir. We can help me, okay? Good.
Let's move on. Visit them. We talk about the race.
You may say they come up?
Say that again, Joe. Sorry,
No, I said let's not go back to the.
No.
Yeah, you mean say about the race.
That's man. We don't. We move on. I think, but we know that on Sunday they're going to have the third preparation race. We hope to see as much riders as possible out there, and we hope that the guys and girls, the because I know that,
I know.
and people have to also realize this. We are not only
I
getting
know how
people
it is.
prepared for the Caribbean Championships in October. There's other events right after that championship that we have riders, we have the juniors should be going out and stuff. So we have to try and get everybody prepared.
They forgot that they forgot that the Central American Games though.
Yes, and this is why
I hope the country when they go right here and going. I hope they're not the red long along in a link road. They prepare for Caribbean Championship. I know they prepare our next code for the Central American Games. I expect that thing right in the one in the flat course.
Well, no, this is what I'm saying to you, but it is, and this is where I said the federation needs to come out and announce what all they are preparing for,
Oh, good.
and so on. I mean, I haven't heard us.
I want massive federation, but the federation, the pool fed out a hat. They said, that's my point, Benjamin. The federation, when the federation does good, I give them props. But when the federation do crap, I want to deal with it every time I deal with it because they like do that last minute thing. Look at the pool, grab it out the hat, Benjamin. You look at it disorganized. They don't know. They don't know what they do. If they got everything planned about things, so we don't start. So we're having a series of 8 test races. These are the dates. This is the course we're doing. Blah blah. We don't do it. No, that. This week, maybe do another one. Well, a joke, Benjamin.
No,
A joke.
I agree with you.
A joke. I can't ride any on this. I can't ride when the pull rabbit out the hat. And the federation they pull rabbit out the hat, Benjamin.
But Pete, I will give them a pass on Sunday because I know for a fact that the commissaire was supposed to have come already, but the commissaire had some surgery.
Yes, I know. You can read that, can you?
Was not capable of making it for that time. So therefore, that is why this Sunday come up like this. But that is neither here nor there. The point that I'm making
Go ahead,
is
Mr.
the federation needs to be more forthcoming with information. I think you will agree with me with that, right?
The man says, so I agree, Sean, we agree.
Agree, right? They need for coming. Benjamin, for coming out of the word.
Paras, me and Bizet, they agree and the other believe.
Yeah, I could disagree.
We know.
No, I said that. Why can't I disagree after?
We said that.
I am not agreeing.
No, you be you, me and be we. But we just tell us sometimes like humility, man. And people like, yeah, you would
Yeah,
say,
but
yeah.
let me move on from
Yes,
from
sir.
this. Let me talk about Derek Chavaria.
Victoria, Wednesday?
He is leaving to go to Asuncion, Uruguay, to ride in the Junior Pan American Games. Derek has just returned from training.
That not junior as in under 18, that junior as in baby one.
Yes,
No,
Junior Games. Junior Games, not Junior from here.
That baby one.
So good.
Yeah.
Represent well.
Well, because I think Derek will also be going to Kenya, am I correct?
I am not sure. I know that Kenya is where the World Championships will be, and this year I just realized something. Usually the World Championships are in September. This year is in the end of August.
Wow.
Yes, it's like the 29th or the 20-something of August. It's not in
Well,
September.
I think I heard that Derek is going for U23 and Corey is going for the elite. That's what I was told. I don't know.
I have no information on that, but I know that he's definitely going to Uruguay, which is he will ride on the 17th of August.
That's Sunday. Sunday.
Yes, so he will be.
The senior trial is going
to ride the preparation race. He will be away,
Yes,
So,
sir.
I think we want to wish him all the best. Safe travels, good rides,
Yes, sir.
and stuff like that. Like I said, I've heard a little bit of talking. I haven't got no dates or location that the juniors are supposed to go out to.
I'm a good night chat. Remember?
that the juniors were going out.
Yeah.
I heard it, but I have not seen any dates
Last week,
or
last week
any
I see my April
or
said,
any
I know.
things. No.
The juniors they said junior Caribbean championship,
And where will that be held?
Barbados. Barbados Cycling
Barbados.
Union present Caribbean Junior Road Cycling Championship
When?
August 30th and 31st, 2 days.
Okay, so that will be
That in a month. Saturday and Sunday.
Caribbean Junior
No,
Championship.
remember pharmacy? The business just
Yeah.
I am female and male
All right.
juniors.
I think they have announced that team already.
No, that team no pick it.
Go on, boy.
Junior. So full of man.
Hola, Junior. Yes,
So I would have
Junior.
Walter mechanic go visit ka Walter no there.
14.
No, he's too young, right? He's too young.
Yeah,
15 is too young. I think he's too young.
14. You 15.
Oh, it was worse.
Yeah, Walter can mix on. Walter can mix on.
You can never get any kind of man.
Walter is 18. Walter.
Yeah.
He can mix on game. He say 16 to make them games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. And I hope that they realize that, because you don't want to carry
Hola,
somebody
Junior.
when you get there and find out why. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying again. I am not
Yeah, right.
exactly who all and when all they are traveling.
That is it.
Yeah, you say it about.
You say.
And I give you all the information that I get.
Yeah.
But like I said, whoever all is traveling, we want to wish them the best on the safe travels and the best on the rides.
Yeah, but in among the juniors been going out, traveling out right that Wednesday for participating in the race on Sunday.
On Sunday. Right. And then, if I am correct, the Central American Championships is late August or early
I
September.
know. I think that championship. I think the game is it. That game they can
the Central American.
volleyball going. Lot
Yeah.
of this thing going. I'm told.
But isn't there? No, it's the same Uruguay thing, because there's some disciplines that have already some athletes and have already went to Uruguay.
Yes, well, and so officials from Belize don't matter. I have Sharp and I say Kaya. Everybody don't do. Actually,
I get the rumor.
Chav coach.
You want to hear the rumor? You don't want to hear the rumor.
Chav coach don't matter.
Man, so put that, mate. Put that.
I understand that there's more. I don't know how true it is, but I understand that there's more officials than athletes.
Oh, no, but that's usual.
Yeah. They shall be rewarded, boy.
Yeah. Well, they rewarded by better. They work hard and they work for free. So, but they send them, man.
That is correct.
No, I mean, like, I don't have no problem. I just hope that, because sometimes when we send one athlete and three officials, that not make sense to me. Now, if you send one athlete and one official, I don't care which, I don't have a problem with that. But when we send more officials than athletes, you not comprehend to me.
Well, sometimes they also say that, well, is that sometimes they were told that they
go to Congress.
They got Congress, and so they want the president go on.
Well, I can understand that. So if you tell me, okay, we're taking one athlete and one coach, and the president and the treasurer, or the president and somebody else for the Congress, I could understand that. But when you not tell me that, and I see the list, and I say 12 people where we know that they participate in the games, and one athlete, regardless of the discipline, one athlete, then I have a question like, does that make a lot of sense? Why 12 people?
Well,
Congress, the most you need that too.
Yeah, like in Olympics, right there, on one athlete can for the when you send one runner, sprinter about 6 man gone.
Yeah. All right, guys. So,
I tell you, even Congress, and you whole 6 man gone for Congress.
Yeah.
And we don't have nothing for Olympics. But you know, like you said earlier tonight, the minister has made some I don't want to use the word accusations. He put out some facts.
Facts.
It wasn't accusation. He put out some
Facts.
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 And he
I
had
agree with him. UDP and PUP. I just know minister personally. I like Anthony. I like his young youth. I like his I like it. I like him because he look like he's even better than the rest.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
And like you said, I hope, and it's up to us, people like us, that have a platform to keep him to his word. Because he has committed
He committed
to doing certain things.
If you don't do it, we
And it's up to
have
us to remind him that they're not like we bring this to you and tell you have to do that.
you go
You committed to doing certain things.
Yeah. So
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. Well, we
I
said
think so.
it was
Thanks again, guys. It's always fun talking to you all.
Yes, Steve.
Even like I will say, Joe, that me and you have to learn that there's times that we can agree to disagree with Fitzgerald. There's nothing wrong with that.
Diferența mea ca Tiger, nu, try to beat Tiger, because if Tiger by cause we're going,
what's up, Palas? And guys listen to the show, and if the host they got it strong.
I'm a Tiger of you for Tiger, but you know what I mean? I tell Tiger, will we go or will we not? You know what I'm saying? He says no. That is what we say. Look like we're going.
So you're looking at it half full. I'm looking at it. That's a sign of y'all not going.
Half empty, no? Half full or half empty?
All I will say to the listeners.
My guys, let me leave you all, and as usual, I want to say thanks for you all to allowing me to call in.
Yes, Mr.
Thanks
again for your knowledge and for your you like other anything, but you really inside from the federation, you really inside man, and they call you and tell you. They call me.
I also want to thank our super technician in the house, Caleb.
Yes, sir.
And as usual, I thank my wife Donna and my daughter Christina for supporting me and kind of lately they've been doing a lot to keep me going. So thanks.
Yeah, how come Miss D and Miss D can take care of?
Yeah, and then as usual, I want to say God bless Belize. You know,
yes, man.
Place that Belize.
Yes, sir.
And as usual, we wishing all our athletes that are going and traveling safe travel.
That is correct.
And safe rides.
Yes, man.
Thanks, guys. Good night.
Respect this. I don't talk on this one, this. I want enough word with that. Last word with that. Weekend warriors, stand down. Weekend warriors, stand down. We want unity. None of us is stronger than all of us.
Yes,
we need to support the
good night, Bridget.
federation on this one.
Yes, sir.
Good night, Bridget.
Good night.
Yeah. Go ahead, Paul.
Yes, sir. Wrap it up. Finish up on the race on Sunday.
For the race?
Then boy continue for sure dominance or Joe. And I don't know, Oscar might just come back, he might say just to come back for a league break. But Carlton Rams level might have the after, but I saw how Carlton no show me improvement, man.
You think like it called the train or the exercise?
I don't know with Carlton, but Carlton got too much talent to me to not be performing like I think he should. You know,
Paula, so answer this, right?
then Carlton.
Let me say this to answer your question.
Before Carlton again to make a try help for Carlton.
Paula, say stuff there.
Carlton, I'm sure if Carlton Jalen and Baby Chavagan for no 6-4 back there. Carlton, why would you drop a bomb now for say you were close there two by yourself? The best you go look for Jiven
Yes.
until Jiven here what? Two don't nobody is going. You know why no way? He drop a bomb and when they chase him, I can change Jiven, drop a
It's
bomb
not too
by him,
hard.
and he can't hold
It's
Jiven.
not too hard for
But why
level
would
it down.
Carlton do that though?
But
That's not a bright move for him to do. Carlton
So-
red, so people that maybe balance Carlton young, but Carlton no man, they young thing and they rookie mistake. Carlton can't use the excuse there. Carlton Beijing go foot last year cross country Joe, you remember?
yeah, but what I'm saying,
He held the flag
Yes,
and
but
he's
you-
for so long and the attacks. Carlton cover and
yeah, but what?
and dropping back now.
Yeah.
What did the Carlton and start make baby errors?
No. What you ask, where did it go? Where did it go wrong? I just could talk about certain sports where I'm really more familiar with than a basketball, right? And in a basketball, you could be talented, you could be great, you could be whatever you want. But if you don't have confidence in yourself, you're not mentally strong, and you start lose confidence in yourself, show whatever discipline you do, right? And I'm not sure if I'm not sure if that they affect Carlton if he lose confidence, and then I
Who's
affect you.
confident in himself?
Sometimes I tell you in a basketball, you lose confidence. You don't got confidence
You
shoot
confident
it.
keep a shot?
Everything you know have it.
You're done?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh.
And if you know mentally strong, can you ask where it happened? The
Because
talent when he have
cross country,
to present.
he got no bad. Cross country, I don't tell already.
You know it.
And the thing Carlton Nako top 10 cross country after he come fourth.
Yes.
Everybody can't beat fourth place. He can't beat the position. Everybody. I watch him riding. He's not
Yeah.
better fourth place. So I say, Yako 9-10.
So I said that two things, Paras.
So Carlton no finish cross country.
That
And
two
finally,
things.
those spiral downward for Carlton.
If you know
Some
the training
things that
character,
focus,
so a regiment.
I don't know if you don't focus, I don't know that what, but
Carlton.
Carlton is not the Carlton that I thought Carlton could have been.
Lose
You
confidence, man. I want to tell you, if you start to lose, and you could tell me in a bike, in a bike how it work.
I was right,
In a bike, you
I was
feel,
right, Joe.
in a bike that actually how it work. If you feel, you get fearful, you start
You
to
don't
not
get fearful,
you
no.
don't believe in yourself, and then you're going down. Man.
You
In a basketball, if you don't got confidence when you go up on a court,
I don't
you
feel
don't
like
regular shot.
cycling when
You
I
know?
was riding, you don't lose confidence. Next race you want to win again.
But I ask you, I don't know. Because I think that something like that might affect me. Affect me. Huh?
He let me down. I thought he was going to be better than where he is today.
Yeah. Well, you asked me about the race. I think I'm in love the race also.
Well, not decent race, but it's not. It's also that there are three guys they between.
So-
we need to try. We need to see none of this league posting and the bedroom.
Right. Anyway,
They
the dollar is back, you know.
skate down the line.
The dollar is back.
Well, do this section of man. And you are doing this and the Syria can do it. That is back. I want to text them back.
Well, I say, I have one week notice. He win a cross country champ.
Yeah, but
He not champ.
he not killer.
He not champ.
But not so nobody he's back though.
I don't know if I sell it back. All right, now.
You said it back. You said it back. Do this too. He can't be back.
But he not champ.
Hold on, Lego the cross country champ and the killer where he is.
Yeah.
He don't the back something, but he's back. He don't the back yet.
All right, good.
Yeah,
I'll give you
kill
one
him.
there.
Yeah, kill him.
Well, he's
kill him.
deadly.
No, he's a killer, but I'm not. He's not to his killing state as yet.
All
So
right.
not say the donors when we he
Well,
got he got
Yeah, we like that, you know.
he got about 30 miles thing you so donors got on.
Well, the man is good.
Then 10 miles.
Wait, let me ask you a question.
What is that? Don't bring that to me.
No. he have to do some kind of he ride. If you know the train, I just want to bike that's yours.
He can play volleyball for when he breaks the law. Just play up the next Saturday.
Yeah, that no normal.
No,
Huh?
he's putting the ride, but he's not putting the ride that is required of him for him to perform the way we
So
want him to perform.
so we in another
All right. This is the middle.
Make I finish.
Can you also finish with Bubblehead? The tree about.
He finish
That's a
it.
question.
He finish it.
Hey, what's it? No, it's
He finish it.
Why would somebody wear the train for finish with
And I don't answer
Carlton?
you. I don't
With
know.
Carlton?
I don't know the youth, right? I just know confident. If you lose confidence,
Carlton,
and you know strong mental, I don't know. I don't know. I just the same.
Because sometimes I'm brutally tough on them. People call me and tell me, Palas, you're brutally tough on me. You're brutally tough. So when they call me, the Palas, I respect you, I think, but you come off hard for me, harsh. And so let me not be brutally rough on Carlton. But let me tell Carlton right now then from the depths of my heart. Carlton daddy young army. So I could be Carlton pa.
Oh yeah, yes.
See young army?
Yes, you could be Carlton.
So Carlton, look yourself in the mirror, bedroom. Have a meeting yourself. When you're the home by yourself and you talk to yourself. That way you have meet with yourself. Champions do that. They look in the mirror and tell themselves something is wrong. I need to do this, I need to do that. I remember what I used to do. Focus back on what you used to do. You used to do something.
So confident to me, Palas.
You may do something back then when you were riding so great.
That confident, you believe in yourself.
You must have a schedule documented. Check your schedule what you will do last year. Check your schedule what you will do this year. See if it match up. Put it side by side. If you don't match up, then you know that this schedule that you are doing now, not the work. So you match this up and throw this in the garbage and go back to your schedule that you were doing here when you were performing.
And what if you do the schedule, your schedule is far beyond what I'm going to do?
I'll get you.
What if you schedule even better than before? If it's workout schedule better than before? We're supposed to count on next level. Wait to go.
It cannot be better if he's performing worse.
And if you go back to it, all right, so you say that, yeah.
It could be when he don't know the work. So go back to all.
And what if you let us see all?
You said the same thing in the door when they were very good, it is still don't know.
Yeah, what I ask a question.
Yeah,
what you tell her?
the possibility that when you do then the schedule, he still don't know.
And he
But
need
they perform now.
to change it.
He might have changed for you. Might have changed.
No, so
Might have changed.
the thing is where you say you have to look in and mirror, decide, ask yourself some tough question and make adjustment.
But the rider, Joe, and you're correct. Confidence does play a great role in a rider's performance. When I talk to Chavarria, when I talk to Jivin, I talk to Jivin, Charles, and Jalen. But when they talk though,
they're not afraid.
they're not afraid, boy. They can't wait for tomorrow.
I thought my brother not afraid for them too. The daddy, you know, like
But he might not afraid for you at that point.
the daddy not afraid, boy.
But it may be for sure that maybe Carlton has lost his salt flavor.
Yeah,
Maybe he lose his salt.
yeah.
And his salt no salt again.
I don't want to say to Lovo too, but Lovo talented, but he needs to make some adjustment, but
They always seem to the chase, too.
boy, he come across hard, Palas. The fireman hard, he come across.
Blue what like that?
He end up doing what because I said like what to call it? They used to teach me yo-yo. Anybody we carry him by bus bump Palas.
Well, listen to me.
He just put it way back.
Love
And then the 3-man rotate, and when he came,
one of the best riders.
boy, but Lovo,
Love.
boy, that man good, boy. But
So
he
you
needs to make adjustment.
are telling me love no
he need to make
How to make
adjustment.
adjustment. You have to be level. No, me have to level that he need to make adjustment.
He have to make adjustment.
I don't have to level.
Because from the last 2 years of like make great goal fan, and he have to watch out when he come cross hard for
a killer,
hard.
and the killer champ.
He come cross
I
hard.
don't have to tell the killer.
That's the talent he
I
has.
don't have to tell the killer champ what to do.
Why?
The champ. Like,
That's why I said. That's why I visit me to say
they
certain
man
things.
know. They
In the
man
next race, they know to do.
what to do.
Because
the adjustment.
Oscar Mini don't Oscar Mini rotate and after he come off and rotate while the bomber.
Go drop the bomb.
Then by the drop the bomb. So that's why you know might be,
Okay, but listen now.
that's why business say they have to know. Because we say make me use it as a good preparation race. And
But if Killer Kiros not have the condition
yeah.
that he has, why would he be there?
Well,
What I see, he did drop among 30 miles. Why would Kiros drop among 30 miles an hour?
Well, I just have preparation race.
So, but what purpose for his
Test his strength, test everything. Maybe I don't know. I can't speak.
That's all bad test.
Well, I don't know, but that's not a good race, you know.
But great yourself.
Yeah, good race. So
this week they race again.
but I don't want to close off this race before give respect and salute. I know when I use the word salute because that salute and respect.
We salute too.
Cherrington.
What?
Yeah. At his age,
14. Very good.
he up there.
Yeah.
He war with them, pal.
At 14.
Even the first lap of the race, he was right in the mix. You understand?
But see,
And when the race
but
done,
I'm
it's
also watch the way for
Yeah.
that because at 14 you don't want to clash with the top elite thing like that though. Yeah, we're wrong a bit. Be careful as a junior like that. You're just 14.
well, I tell us, they limit the limit.
You know, you said that's
They
not
don't do that?
no. It's the limit they work so. Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
and then that white time was usually big as no.
I'm not sure. There's a limit there. Yeah.
That limit there again.
I can't limit. All right.
But the problem with Belize now is that internationally the junior boy don't ride with the elite.
Yeah.
You ride the juniors. But
Yeah.
now you're mixing it up and everybody that one
Yeah.
big salad. And with that, so that's done. So folks, it was nice being here again. Joe, your last word before we step up.
Then my last word is I want to give thanks support to all the cyclists when we did come out
On Sunday.
Sunday and partaking in the race. I encourage them to do the same Sunday. All right. We know that the weekend warriors plan to have a race, so I just
Because I tell them,
say,
the chairman just respond to me and say, yeah, we having a race.
yeah. So
Is it?
yeah. The chairman, you follow.
I understand.
Yeah.
You race it, okay?
Yeah. So with that said, please continue support the entire cyclists and
National
cycling federation and national team. With that said, we said a lot tonight. What a word, pal.
They
Yeah.
got that for you guys. I love for this regard too.
Yeah. Tonight. With that said, God love you. All right, believe God loves you.
You got a whole heap for regard and a whole heap for disregard. Yeah. So include myself, first I could thank everybody for watching, subscribe, all the folks in Los Angeles live, my brother and everyone out there watching the show in the Middle East, everybody.
Yeah.
Keep the peace in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Family. And so until next week again, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Marlon Castillo Meat Shop. Marlon Castillo me riding the Pakistan was impressed. Marlon
Yeah.
Castillo.
Oh, it's
Natural,
better.
no say again, natural.
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 From
Marlon
above.
Castillo. Cannot
The
ban that.
gift.
Gift. You got a gift.
Yeah.
So Marlon Castillo Meat Shop in Finnegan Market. KNL Bike Shop, KNL Bike Shop. In Port Iola, the best bike shop for all the sophisticated bicycle parts in the nation. Until next week, God willing, we'll be back here Tuesday again to dissect everything. Peace. Good night, JP.
Yeah.
Bless.